Impact as we come to you at twitch.tv/conspiracy horseman ultra kayfabe declassified burn it down transmission straight from the barroom brawler herself. She's here joining us live and uncut. It's the ODB.
Yeah, bam.
My girl,
What's
Dirty
up?
Gimmicks. Yeah, man, I was so happy
this is when you said uncut, I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah, you don't got to do any PG shit here. I own the platform. My name's on the front door, and you know how I get dirty.
Yeah, yes you do.
Oh man, I was so pumped to see you on the Impact show this weekend, man. Just took me back to all of our great times at OVW on the road and Six Flags and I actually was reminiscing back to Man Beast's 21st birthday party when you and Tracy Brooks were doing titty shots on him, and then he went.
Yeah.
Oh
my God, that's awesome.
and he went and puked in the VIP room. I don't know if you remember that part or not, but that was
Oh yes, I do. Oh my God. The good OVW days. Thank God we did not have social media back then.
I know.
Oh my God.
It would
have been fired.
It was MySpace and the Motorola Razr phone, and that was enough to get you in trouble.
I know. I think I actually have like legit pictures from back then, like from a disposable camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Twinkle Toes Martin Evans got some good ones from back out on the day, 4th Street and down on Bardstown.
The 4th Street. I mean, the Six Flags shows were the best.
Yeah.
Like, those were just, we packed that place, and we always had, one big WWE superstar coming in, and then after that, I remember The Miz came in, and The Miz was like, are we partying tonight? And then he took us all to the VIP and 4th Street.
Yep,
so
I've talked about that. That was such a good night. He got over, not just to be because he can be on. The guy's been on TV since he was 18 years old.
Oh my God, he's had the longest career ever.
I know, and he really was a guy where I was like expecting to be like, oh, the Hollywood bullshit. Complete opposite of that. Like, was really great.
Good people.
Yep. And so that was an awesome night. I love, thinking about those nights with you guys. And to see you in there with Taya Valkyrie this week took me back to you and Beth Phoenix. I was just like, wow, I was feeling that. And then to see Johnny Bravo get the flask, I was thinking about Goose. So
I think you like the motorboat more than the flask.
Oh, forget about it. Who wouldn't?
I don't know what's in those.
Yeah. That's it. Well, they've been on the road and they're weathered, ODB, as far as you've been. There's a lot of barbecue smoke ingrained in those things now, right? You can think those.
Oh God, yeah, they have some miles on them.
Well, I think if you gotta switch them out, I think Deeb's got an extra pair sitting in her closet if you need them. So
sitting in her closet. I'm on my second set, so I might need a third set coming up.
Okay, well, don't get too close to the grill when it's hot. That's rule number 1, right? So.
I know, right? Don't be going in the smoker.
But we saw all this on Impact, and it was such a heartfelt moment. You in the ring, you had to see you go from OVW to Impact and just be a top woman in the industry, a top wrestler in the industry, and
thank you.
And character as well. To be able to come back and feel that love, it was great to watch that moment.
Right, yeah, it's pretty cool. And then I was kind of worried because I'm getting up there in age. I'm in my 40s now, in my prime.
Yeah.
So to get back in the ring, with some of the younger girls, it was kind of. I was like, oh my God, I hope I still. As long as my outfit still fits, I'm good.
Yeah.
But it's like it's kind of nervous, because you never know with those, internet people that shit hurts, when people like say, oh, could be doing that. But I heard everything with the positive feedback so awesome that no one ripped on me.
No, there's no way. And the ODB persona, as with everything, can be as badass as you want it to be. So, you're sexy because of your confidence. That's more than any gimmicks.
Well, thank you.
But we wanted to definitely give some shine because I know time's winding down on your Indiegogo campaign. And we want to really push that goal to the maximum at the end so we can get you back on the road for this spring, so people can have all the ODB barbecue sauce and pulled pork and smoked meats they can get their hands on.
Yeah, because I need to start pulling some pork again. What the hell? It's been a lonely couple months over here. But, yeah, it's winding down for the last 24 hours with it. So it's a great time to go to the Indiegogo and just Google ODB, and I pop right up. And then when you donate, I give back too. So I got a lot of packaging to do in the next week.
Right.
I don't, when people donate money, you'll be getting barbecue sauce, hot sauce, T-shirts, a phone call from me, whatever you want to get. You can go to the perk place and you can pick out what you want, and it's a kind of a cool thing, And then I am going to be setting my grand opening soon, and I will post that. And I'm going to have a very special guest at my grand opening.
Okay.
So that will be in Maple Grove, Minnesota, my hometown. So I'm hoping a lot of people will come out, make a road trip out to my grand opening for ODB's meet and greet too.
Yeah, I think that they're definitely going to. And I see in our chat room, they said there's an in-store speaker on the 16th, sports fan store in Denver, Colorado. Is that another promo you might have coming up? I'm not sure.
What was that?
One of in our chat room, somebody's just putting over that you're doing in-store speaking on the 16th, maybe in Denver, Colorado. Is that true?
I am.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, shit, I didn't know I was booked for that.
Nice.
Hope they send an email.
All right. Yeah, we'll send the deposit for sure. But you guys
yeah, exactly.
And I had to move your picture over. I was a little stunned there for a second because I realized, not that it matters because our hardcores are here and this won't be up long on Twitch and they're just getting the audio, but I had your number on the screen. So none of you stalkers out there, give her a call because she doesn't know on her new Apple phone who it is.
Yeah. I don't know how to use this new phone. Then I just got an Apple Watch. I have no idea how to freaking use that shit either.
Right. Well,
the lady sold it to me. I was like, whatever, just put on my tab.
That's right. So we got to pay for all these gadgets, you guys. Where ODB, talk to me if you got a minute. Tell me about, since you kind of left the wrestling biz for a little while and you went on this awesome journey with your Airstream. I was so pumped because I know that was a big thing. You just wanted to go and tour the country and be in the South in the winter and then come back north when it's nice. And now feeding people and being at all these festivals and whatnot. What's that been like for you? Any different than wrestling or what are you enjoying?
Honestly, the wrestling world has made me who I am, obviously, and it's actually made me a good person in this world. Like it's like because I was traveling with my Airstream by myself on the road. In 2014 is when I started the journey, and I started at Go Big or Go Home at the 75th Sturgis Bike Rally in Sturgis, South Dakota. Went there, I had a couple of friends with me, and I set up my little 10 by 10 tents and selling my barbecue sauce and, promoting it.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of wrestling fans were there, so that helped. But it's legit. It's always, and that's why I call my food truck a meet and greet. It's legit a meet and greet everywhere I go.
Sure.
And I love being around people. I love, hanging out. Like, I like to be, around people at the Airstream trailer, around, being outside, having some beers, being around a campfire and cooking. And I think with the whole food truck and the barbecue business, it's awesome when people are coming up to the food truck and they want to talk and they're like, I feel bad we're talking wrestling. I'm like, I love wrestling. I'm like, talk about it. I want to hear people's stories, And sometimes if I don't want to hear their stories, I'm just thinking about, what am I doing tonight? And I act like I'm listening, but I'm not. I was kidding. But no, it's been fun. It's been a fun life after wrestling. Even though I feel I'm kind of getting another little mini run by now, but
sure.
Once March hits in April, I'll be food trucking full time next spring and summer. But I can still, obviously wrestling will still have a big part of me, but it's going to be a lot of pork pulling coming up soon.
Is that what you like?
Yeah.
Is that what you like cooking most? Some pork butts or what's your favorite thing?
That is my specialty. It's,
okay.
Pork. I rub it really good, and then I throw it in the smoker, and then it takes about 12 to 14 hours to cook.
Oh
And
man.
it falls right off the bone.
Oh man. Dirty gimmicks. You getting me going here.
I think I got a dirty cookbook coming out soon.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'm so pumped because even in the chat room here, they're saying they're going to hit the Indiegogo right now, and that I couldn't ask for much more than that from our diehards. And actually,
I mean, dude, like, there's so many cool perks you can do. I just think it's fun because DDT hooked us up for me, and I didn't expect. I mean, within 24 hours, he called me. So it's kind of cool because the food truck actually was at StarCast, that's the AEW pay-per-view all weekend.
Right.
And then I brought it home, and then 4 days later, that's when it blew up. So it was kind of cool to get it there first, and then to have everyone see it, and all the fans and wrestlers were all there, and it was a good weekend. A lot of work, but it was a fun weekend.
I was going to ask you, has there been any follow-up on the police case? Do you think it might have been Seth Rollins or Randy Orton that burned down your trailer? Both known arsonists.
Yeah, it was. They never investigated it, which I'm kind of pissed about. And then my insurance company did my head. So they never investigated it. So I'm guessing it was electrical because I don't use propane. I have no grease.
Okay.
So, but they never came back. And I watched the security cameras around the food truck, and I didn't see any funny business going on. So
yeah, I mean, anything like that. Yeah, anything like that that's going to be on the road. It could be one little thing that no one ever sees as well, you know.
Yeah, it's like I remember watching the tape back with my buddy I parked it at his bar, and we were watching the tape, and all of a sudden you just see a bunch of smoke, more than normal coming out, and then it just looked like someone turned the light switch on in a room, and bam, it just like the 3 windows just blew up, and yeah. It was like, oh shit.
The air got to it, blew it out. Is the Airstream all right though? Is that okay?
Oh yeah, the Airstream. Oh yes, yeah. Well,
okay.
It's funny because I think people think my Airstream is my food truck. A lot of people think that. I'm like, no, I still have a home.
Yeah, you just pull up with a portable grill and start that. That's all she's doing.
That'd be a little shady food truck. I wake up and I serve right out my window. Yeah, that'd be a little shady.
That would be the great wrestling gimmick, but no, she's doing it a lot bigger than that.
Oh
you
my
guys.
God, that would be a plastic. Someone doing that out of wrestling. Oh my God.
We loved seeing you this week again. We hope we get to see a lot more of you all over. You kind of got that hood pass to go anywhere, whether it's AEW, Impact. You know, you got tons of family love at WWE.
Yeah, you never know. It's a surprise, but you'll find out where I'll be at next week.
That's awesome. Well, I hope I get to catch up with you maybe WrestleMania weekend if you're going to be down around there doing all that crazy stuff.
Hell yeah.
But you guys, you know her, you love her. It's the 030 Gimmicks ODB. Give me a bam, Dirty. We're out of here.
Bam, bitches.